Good morning everyone, this is Bremster and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Close Relations by Amberdot. This is a puzzle I actually on the same day received both a submission from Amberdot and a recommendation for a different Amberdot puzzle. And I've chosen to do the submission because this is the one that Amberdot actually wanted me to do. So all I know about this one is it's a killer puzzle and I've been told that it should be quite approachable. So you'll know from the video descriptor how much I struggle. Of course, the thing I want to call out is that I'm still running of course I'm still running, it'll be running for several weeks to come, the Best of 2022 for puzzles featured on my channel, which of course runs were puzzles featured from the 1st of December 2021 to the 30th of November 2022. My patrons put together a list of nominations, each of them got to nominate 3 puzzles, there was some crossover, and then all of the nominated puzzles have gone into a list, and those puzzles are now available for everyone to vote on. In the voting form, if you submit an email address, you don't need to, then you'll be in the running for winning a Sudoku book, and at the end of the competition, I will delete all email address records that I got from this. So if you submit your email address and you don't win, I will never even look at it. I will just blow it away. So the column of the spreadsheet with that will just get deleted. Yeah, that's it. So let's have a look at Close Relations by Amberdot. This one should be easy to explain because it's a killer Sudoku. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition for normal Sudoku rules. And in these cages, the digits that are placed in the cages must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage, and digits cannot repeat within cages. So for example, in this 9 cage, I could not use 2 4s and a 1. While they do sum to 9, I cannot repeat the 4s. Even though they don't see each other by Sudoku, I cannot repeat digits within the cage. So I'm going to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. There's a lot of forced cages in here. So for example, in a 7 cage, it can only be made up with 1, 2, 4. It's the only way you can make up 7 in 3 digits. 6 is 1, 2, 3. And there must be a 3 in here because this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 triple and I cannot put the 3 in here. So this is not a 3. There must be a 4 in here. So this is not a 4. So this 20 cage without 1, 2, 3, or 4. It must have a 5, I think, because 6, 7, 8 is 21. So there must be a 5 in this because I can't use 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, is it forced? No, it's 5 and 2 digits that sum to 15. Okay. This is a 6 cage, so this is a 1, 2, 3. This is a 6 cage, so this is a 1, 2, 3. Does that have to be the 3? Are these different? Could those be the same? No, they can't be the same, because if these were the same, say these were both 1, because there's a 1 and a 2 in each of these cages. So if these were both 1, where would I put the 1 in this box? So these are different, so this can't be a 1 or a 2 and becomes the 3. That's cool. This could be colouring 1s and 2s. So this 18 cage can't have a 1, a 2, or a 3 in it. But I don't think that's forcing much. Is this colouring 1s and 2s? So if this is yellow, this is green, this is yellow, this is green. It puts yellow down here and green in here. Now, this has to be at least a 4. This has to be at least a 4. So these have to be from 1, 2, 3, because in a 9 cage, if it's 4, these would have to sum to 5, but I couldn't use 1, 4, so they'd be 2, 3. If it's 5, these would have to be 4, and they're 1, 3, and if it's 6, these have to be 1, 2. So these are only from 1, 2, 3, because this is 4, 5, 6. And it's the same here. This is 4, 5, 6, and these are from 1, 2, 3. But that's a 1, 2, 3 triple. This is not a 1, 2, 3 triple. But this is. That's a 1, 2, 3 triple. So what's that? That's 4 or 5. And this is 1 or 2. This is a 1, 2, 3 triple. So this is 4, 5, and this is 1 or 2, which gives me a 1, 2 pair in the column. So this becomes green. This becomes yellow. Now I need to put a yellow in here somewhere. So the yellow is in one of those two. So the yellow is in one of those two. And I need to put a green in here somewhere, and the green is in one of those two. This can't be yellow, but it could be green. There's something going on here I am not understanding. So this can't be 1, 2, 3, but, and this can't be 1. So I can't put 1, 2, 3 in this at all. So this is 4, 7, or 5, 6. Is this the same? Because I can't put, no, it's not as restricted because I still have a 1, 2, or 3 free here. I need to put a 1, a 2, or a 3 in an 11 cage. Because if I don't, well, I need to put a 1 or a 2 in an 11 cage because 3, 4, 5 is 12. So this is a 1 or a 2. But I can't now use a second 1 or 2. Or a 3. So there's no 3 in this cage. And it can't be 1, 2, 8 because I can't put another 1, 2 in here. So there must be a 4 in this cage. And this is 4, 5, 6. I'm not understanding something. So there's yellow in here. There's probably something ridiculously simple I am missing. So it's the same here. There's got to be a 1 or a 2 in this. So this is the 1, 2. And I can't put a 4 in here. Because this can't be the 4 because I have to put the 1, 2 in here. And I can't put a 4 in these. So there's no 4 in this cage. And I can't do 1, 2, 8 because I can't put another one in. So there is a 3 in this cage. And this is 3, 6, or 7. But can I figure out the colour of these? So this can't be 1, 2, 6 anymore. So it's got a 3 in it. This can't be 1, 2, 6 because that would break this. So there's a 3 in this cage, which means this is not the 3 and this is the 3. And I've got yet another 3. Is it the same down here? This can't be 1, 2, 6. So there's a 3 in here, but that's not as powerful. Except I can't put 3 here and here. So one of these has to be a 3. But how's that interacting with this? If that's a 3, then both of those are 3s, but that could work. Well, this is not a 3 anymore. This is not a 3 anymore. So the 3 is in here, and this is not 3. And this can't be green, so this is yellow. And this is not yellow. One of those is green, so this is yellow. So this is not yellow. This is yellow. So this is a 1 or a 2, and this is the 3. So this is not the 3, and this is green. That has to be true. So this is 1, 2, so this is 6. There's no 6 here, so there's no 5 here. This feels right. It's very strange, though. There's still a yellow in one of those two. So there is a 3 in here. It's 1, 3, 5 or 2, 3, 4. There's also a 1 or a 2 in here. But I can't put yellow in here because these 3 yellows all see this. So there's a green in here. And I can't put the green there. So the green is in one of those two. So this is not green. It's 3, which is not green. This is green and is 1 or 2. There's no 3 here now. So this is green. Which means this is yellow. This is not green anymore. So it's 4. I think I've got this right. This feels very strange. And this is green and is 1 or 2. This is now green because of that one. This is not, and this is a 1 or a 2. Yellow is here because I've got 4 yellows looking into this box. So this is a yellow 1, 2, so it's not a 3. Actually, none of these are 3. So both of those are 3. That makes that a 3. And one of those a 3. And one of those a 3. This is not a 3. There's no 3 in this 9 cage. So this is 1, 2, 6. So this is yellow. I've got all of the yellows. I'm missing 1 green, which is, of course, that one. And I think... Okay, so this is either 4 or 5. And this is either 4 or 5. Am I now colouring 4s and 5s? How am I... What can I do with 3s? 3s are here and here. So this is either 4, 7 or 5, 6. So this is a 4, 5, 6, 7 triple. So these are 8 and 9. So quadruple, not triple. 6 has to be in one of those two. These sum to 10. And they can't be what. So I need to use a low digit, and I don't have 1, 2, or 3. This is 4, 6. And this is the 4, and this is the 6 because of that 6. So now 6 is in this 18 cage. So there has to be a 4 or a 5 in here. This is nuts. Four is in this 13 cage because there's a 4 knocking out of there and there must be a 4 in here. So there is a 4 in this 13 cage and it can't have a 1 or a 2. So this is 3, 4, 6. 3 and this is a 4, 6 pair. And this 6 makes this the 4. So there's no 4 here, so there's no 7 there. There's no 6 here. There's a 6 slap bang in the middle of the grid. So these are 4, 8 or 5, 7. Four, 5. So 9 is in one of those, but... I kind of want to look at this column and see if I can narrow down the quad. Or 4 is in one of these two now. I feel I should be able to do more with the 4s and 5s. Is it this 12 cage? Can't do 3, 9. So it's 4, 8 or 5, 7. It can't be 4, 8 because it's seen by 2 4s. So this is 5, 7. So this is 4. This is 5. 3 and 4 is 7. So this green is 2. Yellow is 1. 1 and 3 is 4. So this is a 5. That's going to do so much damage. These have to sum to 10. So there's no 5 in them. This is a 4, 6. The 4 here makes this the 6 and this the 4. To get to 6, that is 2 and 4. Let's do all of the cages I can figure out. Or have I done most of them now? It's possible I just went boom and did most of the cages without even noticing. 3 and 2 is 5, so this needs a 6 to complete it. So this is a 4. 4 and 7 is 11. And now I've done most of the cages. This 20 cage doesn't have 1, 2, 3, 4 in it, but I knew that from the very beginning. So I can't put a 6 in it because 6 sees all of the cells. So this is 5, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 9 is in one of those two, and 9 is in one of those two. That's not a 3. This is the 3. This is an 8, 9. This is a 7, 8, 9. 6 is right here, and this is 7, 8, 9. Because all of the others were seen by 6s. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 5, 8, and 9. This isn't 5. This is an 8, 9 pair. So 1, 2, 3. This is a 4. So this is not a 4, which I got as soon as I got this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 7, 8, 9 go in here. But 5 has to be in one of those two and in there. So 5 is in one of those two because I can't put 5 in here and I can't put 5 in here. So 5 is in one of those two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are 5, 7, 8, 9. That one's not 5. That one's not 5. Actually, that's not 5, 7, 8. This is a 9. There's no 9 in any of those. That's my first 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 6. 9 is now in one of those two. And I already had 9 in one of those two. This is weird. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, 7, and 8. There's no 5 there. I'm going to get rid of the 1, 2 colouring. It is distracting me. Okay, because I'm probably going to have to colour other stuff, and I want to be able to use the colours that I am comfortable with. So this is 7, 8, 9. So this 18 cage. So this is... Well, I can't put 4 in here. This is a 4. 4 and 6 makes this an 8. So this is a 9. This is an 8. There's no 8 in either of these. The 8 makes this 9 and this 8, which takes 8 out of both of those. The 9 looks over, taking 9 out of there and making that a 9. The 7, 8 makes this 5, which takes 5 out of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 8, 9. There's no 8 here. These are 5, 7, and 9. But there's no 5 in those. So this is a 5. This is not a 5. This is the 5. This is a 7, 8 pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There must be a 9 in there, so there's no 9 there. This 9 is telling me that's not the 9, this is the 9. So this is the 7, this is the 9. That makes this 5 and this 7, which makes this 8 and this 7. Again, I'm just following the chain of digits. There's no 7 or 8 there, so this is the 5. I take 5 out of those. That takes 5 out of there, which places 5 here. I'm 7, 8 pair looks down, so this is a 9. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5. This 7 makes this 8. The 8, no, it's not the 8. It's the 9 that looks across, making that 7 and that 9. The 7 looks up, making that 9. This is a 7, 8 pair. But this is a 7, 8 pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this 7 looks down. 8, 7. The 7 looks up, making this 8, 7, 8, which then jumps across, going to 7, 8, and 7. And that is the solution to Close Relations by amberdot. There were some tricky bits in that. I'm kind of on a difficulty judging kick right now. And I think if I was rating this for one of our packs, I would have rated that as a walk in the park, but it would have been at the hard end of walk in the park, I think, because there were some deductions around having to colour the 1s and 2s and then follow those 1s or 2s around, which I think were quite tricky. It may have been an easy hike. Yeah, that was a lot of fun though. I mean, that's probably one of my favorite easier killers, in like pure killers, in ages. I mean, there's probably a few I've done that I've forgotten about because it's just what I'm doing at the moment. I'm forgetting stuff. And there was probably one like 3 weeks ago that was stunning, and this is the same as it or something. I don't know. But this is great. I really loved this one. This was a good puzzle. I should start writing down my list of candidates for amazing puzzles for 2023. But if I do that, I'm going to end up with a list of like 180 puzzles. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should come back at the end of the year. That was really cool. Thank you, amberdot. Yeah, submissions like this make my day, week. Cool. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. Please remember to go vote, because the more people who do vote, the better we'll get an idea of just what people thought the best puzzles were. If I only get like 20 votes, then it's like, okay, if half the people voted for something, great. But you know, where the more people who vote, the more I will trust the answers. Thank you everyone for watching. As always, good luck with your solving.